And good afternoon, live from inside Schneider Arena. I'm Thomas Zinzarella with PCTV. Glad to be joined by Providence College men's hockey coach Nate Leaman. We're going to start off with this past weekend's action as the Friars were able to split the series against two storied programs with a 6-5 victory over St. Lawrence. Unfortunately, a loss at Clarkson, 12th ranked Clarkson, 4-0. Coach, what were some of the takeaways that you had from both these games?
Well, I thought Friday night's game was one of our better games of the year. I thought we played a complete game on the road. I thought our guys competed. We scored a lot of goals. It was one of those games where kind of a lot of pucks were going in the net, and I thought we just kept battling, and we found a way to win a game in overtime, which was really good. So that was great. I mean, Saturday, I thought we had trouble getting started in the game. We had a bad first period, and it ended up costing us a game.
Well, it is always tough to win up in northern New York for sure. As in the Clarkson game, the Saturday game, we saw PC they'd outshoot Clarkson 26-23, but we saw Clarkson was able to kind of capitalize on the power play, going 2 for 5, whereas PC went 0 for 5. PC's only 15.8% on the power play this year. Is there a cause for concern? Granted, Clarkson is one of the best PK units in the country with a 92% kill.
Well, yeah, concerned, yes. I mean, with our players, we should have a better power play. I think we have some good top-end players. I think if you're going to win on the road, you have to have a good power play. So I thought our power play was very good Friday night. Saturday night, I thought we were below average, and we didn't manage those times well in the game. We actually drew a 5-minute power play, and we struggled with our line changes. We struggled getting our groups together, and really, when you get to those key moments of the game, you have to execute, and that's something that we're going to practice a little bit more this week and get on the guys about, because when you're on the road, your power play's got to get the job done for you.
Oh, well said. As Eric Foley also came back this weekend against Clarkson after injuring himself in the Miami of Ohio series. How does having Eric Foley back affect your power play and your offense in general?
Well, he's an elite player. He can score goals. He hadn't practiced with us for 2 weeks because of an injury, and then he kind of got cleared the day before the game, so he went out and played. I wouldn't say it was his best game because he hasn't skated in 2 weeks, but he certainly gave us a little spark. And Eric's a dynamic player. I mean, he's almost like a running back on skates. He's that powerful. He's that quick out of corners, and he can take pucks to the net. And when he's in our lineup, I think it really helps.
As for sure, as it showed, he led the team in shots with 5 shots on net. As you get ready for a tough weekend series, you welcome back Boston College into Friartown. What were some, what did you learn from playing BC last time that you think you might use this time?
Well, I thought we had a great first half of the game. We're up 3-0,
yeah, and
then we let our foot off the gas. We kind of started, to be honest, started playing for the crowd and stopped playing as a team. So we have to execute a game plan for 60 minutes. That's part of mental toughness. That's part of who we have to be as a team. Now we're shorthanded. We're shorthanded 3 forwards, 3 of our better forwards, and so it's going to force us to play more, a little bit of a system game, play a little bit better as a team, and make sure we're disciplined and don't take penalties.
As this weekend, you also host, besides Boston College, you welcome a young but talented BU Terriers team that is scoring 33% of their power play opportunities, as BU sophomore Patrick Harper is currently 9th in the nation in points with 4 goals and 4 assists in 6 games. What's your plan to stop such a high-scoring offense?
Well, I mean, it's no different than BC. I think when we play our game, we force teams to play defense, and the best defense we have is to play offense and to force teams to play defense. So we're gonna. I don't think when you play a team Friday, then you got a whole different team Saturday. There's not much adjustments you can make. So we're really kind of just prepping for BC, and we're going to have to go out and play our game against BU. Make sure we're finishing hits. We play in their face. But as you mentioned, I mean, you got to stay out of the box against both of these teams. I mean, their top 5 players, are players that'll play in the NHL. So if you're going to give them free time and space with the puck, you're just asking for trouble.
Well, you've got quite a few amount of NHL draftees on your team yourself. With such a vast amount of young freshmen, they're making contributions from Jeff Baum to Ben Mirajas. Where do you see the team by the end of the year and beyond?
Well, I like this team a lot. I mean, we had our team complete at the beginning of the year. Yeah. Everyone was healthy, and against Miami, we had a big road sweep. Mm-hmm. But then we lost Bailey Conger, who's
Yep.
one of our top freshmen. We lost Greg Prince, who's another one of our top freshmen, and we lost Ryan Tate. So we lost some of our depth in those freshmen. And the hard part about losing freshmen at the beginning of the year is usually their growth curve goes like this, those first 5 games. And so with both of those, with Greg Prince and Bailey Conger being out, their growth curve when they get back, it's going to be sharp. It's going to be, they're going to make some mistakes. So we just want to get our team back. We want to try to get healthy and get us together. The hardest part of our schedule is the beginning of the year. So these next 3 games, is kind of the end of really the real hard part of our schedule. So we got to find a way to get through these games successfully, and then get our team healthy, and then really take advantage of the back half of our schedule.
I remember you talking something similar before the BC game about how it's one of the toughest starts of the season you've ever had, especially with injuries. That's for sure going to make it worse. As kind of like Friar alum news, we saw Mark Jankowski get promoted to the NHL with the Flames. We've seen Nola Carey kind of had some success, but he's have injury problems. What does it mean to the guys when they see former Friars kind of having success in the NHL?
Well, I hope to not only to our players but to our campus, it's a big deal because we also have Brandon Tanev, who played on the national championship. He's playing in Winnipeg. We have Tim Schaller that graduated a year before we won the national championship. He's playing on the Bruins. And we have a couple other guys that will get games this year that I know that are knocking on the door. John Gillies, and Kevin Rooney, and Jake Wallman. And we just, we just want to let people know what a high-end product we have here. And that, hey, look, you can watch these guys in college because there's a pretty good chance they're going to be in the NHL. And I think, between Brian Peno and Jacob Bryson and Brandon Duhame and Casper Bjorkquist, we got that next crop coming up and coming through. And that's good because we want to be a program that not only wins on the ice, but we develop our guys to play pro hockey while they're getting a college degree.
Well, for sure. I know Ed Kelly gets a lot of that, but I think you deserve a lot of kind of progressing players towards the next level. Finishing up here with 2 important Hockey East opponents coming into town this weekend. How important are the fans kind of to the environment?
Everything. I mean, we had a great crowd against BC, one of the best all time, and I think I was really disappointed why we lost that game. When you get packed barns and your students are supporting you, it's important to win those games. So I'm looking forward to it. Our students here are great. We couldn't be luckier. I mean, it's nice that the students could just walk down to the rink and go to the games, and we're trying to make it more friendly with better food and alcohol and things like that, and and just to try to make it a better experience for everyone. So hopefully they can make it out this weekend into all the home games.
Well, you've heard from Coach Leaman himself. Come on down to the Schneider, as the Friars.
Don't go to the Dunk.
Don't go to the Dunk.
There won't be a game there. Get to Schneider.
Come to Schneider Friday night, 7:15 puck drop against BC, and then come back the next night. Family weekend this weekend. So come on down as they host BU on Saturday as well at 7 o'clock. Thank you very much, Coach Leaman. It's been fun.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.